Hi, welcome back. I'm Sage and you are watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney, and this is the Stocks in Action show. The S&P ASX 200 is up just 2.60 points today to 7,036.40 at 10:28am Australian Eastern Standard Time. The top performing stocks in this index are Ansell Limited up 4.73% and Reece Limited up 4.39%. Over the last 5 days, the index has gained 0.56% and is currently up 0.82% of its 52-week high. And more sectors are lower than higher over the last week, despite the gain in the S&P ASX 200 index. Although little changed, consumer staples is today's best performing sector. It is down 0.83% for the past 5 days. And well, on that note, let's have a look at some major news from the ASX listed companies. The first big news comes from Donaco International, who has shut operations temporarily after guidelines from authorities. Following the temporary closure of all casinos in the Banteay Meanchey province by the Cambodian local authorities, Donaco International Limited has temporarily closed its operations until further notice from the local government. The decision of temporary closure from the authorities intends to prevent the COVID-19 community outbreak after a surge in cases. And as a result, operations of all casinos in the province have been temporarily suspended, starting from 27th April 2021. Donaco International Limited stock was trading at 0.061 Australian dollars on 28th April 2021 at 10:28am Australian Eastern Standard Time. And moving on to the next news, Lepidco Limited cracks a deal with global trading company for supply of its products. Lithium chemicals explorer, developer and producer Lepidco Limited has inked a non-binding letter of intent, or LOI, with Bisley and Company Pty Ltd. The LOI relates to the supply of lithium hydroxide, sulfate of potash, SOP, and amorphous silica and other products from LPD's planned Phase 1 project. Lepidco remains optimistic that Bisley's business offers an outstanding fit with LPD's geographic footprint and product mix, along with the strategic growth markets of these products. Lepidco Limited stock was trading at 0.020 Australian dollars, up 11.111% on 28th April 2021 at 10:28am Australian Eastern Standard Time. Next stock on the list is Aurelia Metals, who reported staggering growth in gold production during the March quarter. Aurelia Metals Limited has reported the group gold production of 34.9 kilo ounces at Group AEST of 1,429 per ounce during the quarter ended 31st March 2021 versus 15.9 kilo ounces at $1,035 per ounce during December 2021 quarter. This indicates a quarter-over-quarter growth of 120%. The strong performance of Aurelia Metals was steered by higher gold grades at Peak and Hera and first complete quarter of Dargues ownership. Aurelia Metals has initiated an intensive program of infill and extensional drilling to expand confidence in the mineral resource and ore reserve estimates at the Dargues mine. The company's financial year 2021 guidance remains unchanged at 100 to 113,000 kilo ounces of gold at AISC, of 1,425 to 1,575 Australian dollars per ounce. Aurelia Metals Limited stock was trading up at 0.425 Australian dollars on 28th April 2021 at 10:28am Australian Eastern Standard Time. And moving on to the next stock, Westpac settles class action for 30 million Australian dollars. The Westpac Group has agreed to settle a class action concerning premiums paid for specific insurance policies taken out with Westpac Life Insurance Services Limited between 2011 and 2017. The settlement is capped at 30 million Australian dollars and remains subject to approval by the Federal Court of Australia. The banking group has resolved this matter without any admission of liability. It should be noted that the proceedings were filed in the Federal Court of Australia in October 2017 by Shine Lawyers. And meanwhile, Westpac Group stock was trading at $24.99 Australian on 28th April 2021, current at 10:28am Australian Eastern Standard Time. And finally, here's the last stock on the radar. SRJ grabs the first order from Saudi Arabia. SRJ Technology shared it has received its first order in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The company had appointed Zamel Operations and Maintenance Co. Limited, or ZOMCO, as exclusive agent in the Kingdom in the fourth quarter of 2020. The SRJ/ZOMCO partnership has been awarded a contract to design, manufacture and install SRJ Asset Integrity Solutions for the repair and maintenance of pipeline equipment for Saudi Basic Industries Corporation, or SABIC, facilities in Jubail Industrial City. SABIC is a famous chemical manufacturer and producer and is headquartered in Riyadh. It operates in 50 countries and is mainly owned by Saudi Aramco. Meanwhile, SRJ Technology stock was trading at 0.28 Australian dollars on the 28th of April 2021, current at 10:28 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for your time watching. That is all for now. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more live market updates, and we'll be back with more news on the market's economy and diverse themes and sectors. This is Sage signing off.